In today's upload, we're gonna have adult ADHD, a day in Jack's life, weekend style. Vlog prep, LS prep, race car prep, season 420, episode 1. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is late, probably almost Sunday? It might be Sunday, hold on. No, it is still Saturday, July 15th. Formula D, round 6, Gateway is going down right now. Currently, Worldwide Technologies. And we are sadly not there, RIP. Instead, we are at the shop doing shop shit because, you know what, this is the business world and something's gotta pay for me to be able to play with them all. So like, that's the real here. I do not make money. I spend every ounce of it on more shit so that I can do more shit, injector machines, so that I can do more shit, building rebuild kits and working with power steering seals to build rebuild kits, so that we can do more shit, like the road trip that we're taking to go see William Robb and pick up one of his built 5 HP 24s for an S6. So like, it's all a means to an end in the grand scheme of it. All I like doing is giving myself more headaches and more play toys, I guess. So what are we doing? We got a couple things going on. First off, Lsfest is 8 weeks away, and we're in prep mode of that. That said, that means that I am going to go in guaranteed vlog mode from now to Lsfest. Every week, you're gonna count on 2 videos. One is gonna be a DIY because I have a horrific amount of DIY content just stacked up. You wanna make sure you subscribe to this, guys. Like, it's gonna be fun. Last time I got off on vlog tangent mode, I successfully did it for like 4.5 months before I gave myself burnout. That was like 8.5 months ago. Second thing, I'm guaranteed to always see a vlog about race car shit because I have slacked. I went through the process of doing a bunch of content on prep for Drift Day 24 and then dropped the ball Drift Day 24 itself and didn't turn a GoPro on. That was my own fault. I was just in car mode, didn't think about it. I've got a lot of stuff that needs to be done to the race car. We need to put the windshield in. We're taking the angle kit off. We'll get into it more of it later. Yo, I have to have a permit to put this thing on the front of my building, like out there. It's a bit ridiculous. Oh, and we are going to paint the showroom. So that's the adventure that we're starting right now. So now that I've digressed for the last 3 minutes about all the things that have been in my life, let's dive into it, I guess. All right, well, before we get started too much more in there, let's go check on Mr. Dom and see how he's doing. How's it coming? 50-50? Is it easier than you were having? Like,
yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, you got it. Keep going. Keep going.
It's just hard. There's not enough room for both of them. When I push this one in all the way, it looks like maybe there was like a quarter of space left on the other side.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So wait, like, maybe this is an aftermarket shifter? I mean, I don't know. I'm not a BMW fan. BMW guy, not fan. I'm kind of a fan. I'm a fan of E36.
You're a fan of this one, yeah.
Yeah, and a fan of watching you struggle, lover. You know, the reality here is everyone's got to learn how to do this shit at least one time. Like, the fuck up and find out fail points in life are real. Everyone should.
Yeah, but you have other options. You have a press over there.
This is not press. This is like arbor press material.
What does that mean?
It's a press we don't have, so we use Vice. One day, I will become bougie enough and buy us an arbor press, okay? And then you can take these out and do them again. What's wrong? Are they compressed together? Open it up. Let's see if they're compressed together. They're bottomed out against each other. It's an aftermarket shifter, I guarantee you. It's okay. Here's what you do. Put it back in, and then we just love tap it to center. That's it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
What do you mean?
Or option B is you smooth one, you pop it back out, and then you smooth one down the exact amount that it needs to be squeezed all the way together. So that's what you're gonna do. All right, so here's what we need to do. Basically measure the inside of that with the caliper and then scribe it on here so that you know how much to grind off. That's like the machinist way.
Oh, okay.
Or you just throw it on the belt sander until it fits. It's not the end of the world.
No, I know. I wonder if I can push
Don't do
out.
that. Smooth this fucker down.
All right.
Children, the bandsaw. Okay, here. You get, what option do you want? You want the belt sander or the bandsaw? Like, The child in me is honestly telling you just take things to the belt sander and just slowly smooth it out.
So just do this.
Yeah, and it'll be fine.
For sure.
Yeah, just tap it in.
Sure.
That's it.
Do you think I have to measure it, or should I?
Honestly, like, no. The precision jack says yes. The reality is, it's not the end of the world. If you lose a finger, it's not my fault. I told him, you heard it. Let's go work on the showroom. If he screams bloody murder, I can't hear him. We gotta move the couch, the sim, the mining rig, the shelf, and probably relocate the security camera, but, oh, and we gotta take the door plates off. Got like 20 minutes of work. Let's hammer it out. Oh, all right. We're gonna call it quitsos for tonight. We got the showroom cleaned up. We are ready for tomorrow, I think. The more and more I think about painting these chevrons, honestly, the more and more I'm kind of questioning life a little bit. 50-50 right now. I don't know. We're gonna keep looking at it. There's no paint on the walls yet. Here's the colors that we chose. We got, what is this? Something yellow. Oh, mellow yellow, Lilux, and Euro gray. Those are our color palettes, but I don't know. We're gonna put it on the wall. Juan and I gotta get some paint. Some choices gotta be made. We'll figure it out. Either way it works. Painting is going down. All right, well, let's put the camera down. I'll see you guys in like 8 hours.
Day 2.
I really want to make an Audi sign right there. That'll be cool.
As long as it's on the walls, I don't care where the paint's at, as long as it's on walls.
Yep, no floors, no windows, no glass.
Like what you're doing right there. Colton, no. That's what we're saying. Like you can. All right, well, we're 8 hours later. We're putting paint on the wall.
Is it okay if we make an Audi sign?
On the wall. Put the paint on the wall. That's all that matters, right? Yo, that looks good, Juan. It looks so good already.
I'm really liking this color.
Yeah. All right, so this is stage 1 of.
Look how far along we are.
Oh, this is gonna go so fast. I busted out the little roller so I could get decent B-roll. All right. Oh,
More paint to words.
yeah, these are gonna go.
So hold off on that. We're gonna do that in a dark.
This is gonna be a dark color. This is gonna be a dark color. The trim is gonna be a dark color.
But Daddy, like with the walls, there's gonna be boring with gray on it.
Yeah.
It's boring.
Boring with gray?
Yeah.
Hey, we're putting bright yellow on these walls too.
I know.
Big bright yellow arrows. You know what? You guys get the idea. Let's just cut to a montage and get. Too bad. It looks pretty freaking good. You know, the boys were here today, helped out. I'm like, oh. Yeah, pretty stoked about this. It actually makes the space look larger if that seems possible, but we still got some more to do. We're gonna put chevrons on the wall. The paint's starting to dry, so I might start kind of lining out these things, but I don't know if you know what a chevron is. That's the thing on the road that like points you in the direction of a corner. Yeah, that's a chevron. C-H-E-V-R-O-N. Chevron. But it's time to take care of some race car things. Lsfest is fast approaching. We talked about this earlier in the video. Yes, earlier today when I started. Technically it was yesterday, but here nor there. I could digress. I have angle problems and I'm going to address them. We're gonna put the stock front end back on it. I'm gonna do some rebuilds, clean it up, tear it apart, do all the things that make it look good again. But at the end of the day, it's going back on. I'll explain more about it as we go along, but for now, let's clean up our mess, the rest of it. So, one more quick montage, and then we'll get into the fun stuff, I promise. That was just for you ASMR folk. All right, it's that time. We painted the showroom. We got all the things done. We have set out and accomplished our goals for today. We got one last thing to do before we're gonna call it quits, and that is weigh the fat turd and see how much she actually weighs. You wanna place a bet on this one?
Ooh, I don't bet. But if I did bet, oh, I know what they weigh stock, and I know a lot about this car. I'm gonna go 33.
3,300 pounds.
I don't know, that might be, I think I'm giving you credit.
Maybe, like.
I'm gonna stick with it though. I'm gonna stick with 3,300.
Sure, okay. For shits and grits, I'm gonna go with 3,000.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I think it's a little light. I really do.
Yeah. I know it's light back there.
So no, what happened was Team Death Bounce and Andre and those guys, they have an A5, and they did, he sent me,
You said that thing's light as shit.
it's 2,700. But is it? I'm more curious what the bias is. How much?
Oh, what, the ratio?
Yeah. How much has putting this thing up there made the front end nose heavy? 65, 35. You know what? For
3,300, 65, 35. Someone do the math. I ain't doing it, but that's my call.
all right. I honestly, the only reason, I don't know if you noticed, if I ever showed you this, but the only reason that I'm gonna go with the number I'm gonna say, I think I'm gonna say more like 55. What would that be? 55, 45? Is because the crank face down there is in front of the rail. It's even with the front of the rail. Like if you ever take the front of these things off, right there, the crank is even with that. So motor wise, it kind of sits like a V8 is what I'm thinking. Like a V8, maybe a V10 car. I don't know, maybe we can grab some pictures from Joel, RS6 Joel, and be like, yo, it's...
I did the math. At 3,365% at the front, that'd be 2,145 pounds on your front axle.
Womp womp.
Yeah, it's decently straight. You gotta roll back a bit. Alright, you're good.
That's high idle? It's a bit ridiculous. It's very hard putting it in reverse.
What is it high idle at?
I don't know. I never let the screen... That's another problem. I gotta get the gauge cluster so it doesn't reset every time. Yeah, this thing... Right now it's fine because it's already powered up. If I were to come on... Alright.
What do you call it?
I don't... Cheap Android problems.
Yeah.
If anyone knows how, like, to do a BIOS thing on an Android product, please help me. Like, I really, really, really could use help with that one. I have no idea how to do this. But here's where it gets funny.
When you go to fire it up, it rolls.
Oh, yeah. It's got like an hour and a half of tuning on it.
So
A dyno session.
The answer to my question.
A dyno session in Stegomeyer's is one of the things that's on the list of like the next 8 weeks before Lsfest that we have to do. So steering is one of them. Windshield, some safety items. Windshield's over there for it. I gotta get another seat. I have to actually get like a wraparound seat still. Haven't done that. Oh, I need to get an active coolant gauge for it. I don't want to rely on this anymore for coolant temp. It's just, I can hear the engine, but it takes too long to watch my engine temp. Yeah, so we're at 1,400 RPMs right now. That's actually really made it quite difficult to actually get this thing into reverse right now, so. All right. Meh, I think it'll be fine. Oh yeah, we're good. It's all good in the hood. So here's the plan, Dan's. We gotta see how much it weighs. Juan happens to have a Proform scale set, so we'll know what it is left or right, front, and we'll get Yeah, we get all the cool things. It does more than I know about, so let's just get to it. Each one has to go in a certain spot, so that is right front, and we have to zero them out. So grab a scale, make sure it's turned on. There's a little button on the back here. There we go. Put them in standby. Right front. Left front. Hey, riddle me this. On a Proform scale, which corner is the right front? Passenger or driver?
That's from the perspective of the driver's seat, so it's the passenger.
Okay, so right front is passenger side. Check. All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate the clarification.
What are you up to?
We're scaling the car and then making a post about it on Instagram for a swag pack giveaway.
What the fuck is that?
That's a giant cricket, sir. That's Jiminy. Yeah, he's lost a leg. He's crip. Thank you, sir.
No worries.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye. Is Mountain Dew always been so syrupy in a 2-liter? Tastes, I don't know. Right here. All right, so that's zeroed out. So we should just be able to lower this thing down now. Oh. That's pretty good, right? Like, how much does she weigh stock again?
38.
38? So we took 800 pounds, 750 pounds out of it.
So check it
But
out.
look how heavy.
Check it out. Yeah, so you got 27. So you have 59.9% on the front.
It's weird how it jumps so dramatically.
So hop in it real quick.
Ah, good call.
Damn, son, you're like 230.
Yeah, about. Actually, I am legitimate.
Oh, I'm like leaning.
Hey, I am dad bod weight. Get off my case. No, I am about. Look at that. Oh, dude, that thing's accurate as fuck. Fuck this thing. I'm getting out.
Fuck this thing, I'm getting out.
It's got, now, this said it's got no windshield in it. It is missing a few things. We're getting ready to take this heavy steel suspension off. So this number might go down under 3,000. It's possible.
Oh, look at that. Now it's stuck at 3085 now that you got none of it.
I think we can push some of this over here. I want to know. I have no idea. I don't know. We're going to take some pictures and play some around. All right, well, the fact is in. She's sub 3,000 pounds in a rough condition on her, kind of. Like, that corner over there is a little toughy, but, like, it's a sub 3,000 pound
she
car.
gained weight.
Oh, you leaned on it. She ate a cheeseburger. As you lean on it? No. I mean, the reality here is it still needs a windshield put in it. It's gonna have a heavier seat put in it. I'm not in it. It's gonna get heavier. When you start doing the power to weight ratio breakdown to what it is, 10 to 1 is pretty easy. I think it's gonna transfer weight really easy. Hold on. Hold that over that. I'm gonna try to. Is that moving the weight?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know shit about suspension.
Yo, your guess is as good as mine. You wanted to know how much it weighed. Now it says it weighs
Now
34.
it weighs 30, 40.
Well, I think that's where we're gonna end it for tonight, actually. I gotta deal with some problems and do some planning under here. This is way worse than I thought it was gonna be, I'm pretty sure. The steering rack is some. Earlier in this upload, I talked about we were taking this stuff all off, the FDF angle kit. It's not that I don't like it, okay? That's not the thing. The reality here is September 8th through 11th, this car will be at Lsfest, doing drifting shit, doing the thing, having fun. I feel like I'm being redundant, but like, I'm honestly kind of stoked. I've always wanted to go to Lsfest. I think this is gonna be the coolest thing under the sun, is to take this shit box there and, you know, just do Audi things at Lsfest where we shouldn't be because, well, we happen to own one of those things that we can do it with. You're coming, as long as you're not chasing down hurricanes, cleaning up behind hurricanes.
Yeah. Messy bastard.
Right. So this kit, the factory angle, I know how it works. I've ran it on the silver car. I know what modifications I need to do, and I know how it's gonna drive. That's key. I'll be frank. There's 4 of these kits in existence, so I know some of you guys might have seen some of the videos, and I know I've seen in the comments where you ask, hey, where do you got that kit, what yada yada. There's only 4 of these kits in existence. FDF actually quit manufacturing it. The thing here is that the steering rack actually needs to be moved forward, and I really don't have enough room to move the rack forward. However, with factory suspension and control arms and everything else, I really don't have to worry about any of that. I can just send it do a couple little adjustments, modify the rack with a 5/8" washer, and pretty much grind the bumps off and send it until I hit bind. And I'm good. That's, I think, like 65 degrees of angle. And it's honestly pretty freaking good. I like it. That's the plan, is give it something I know so that my seat time in the car, and I have more confidence in the car, how it steers, how it drives, and then work on more of like smoothing out the edges of the other oddball bits that need to be addressed, like seats, windshield, fire suppression or fire things. This part back here is those taking nice, like it's all, I'm honestly, look at that, like everything's pretty good. Like we've ripped on this thing a lot. This needs to be replaced. I screwed that up. And why'd you let me do that? I know you helped. How did we not put washers there?
Oh, hey, you did break something.
Oh, womp womp. Good eye. Did that just break or did it back out?
Went back out.
Huh. Oh, so that whole thing. Oh, yeah. All of them are shifted right there. Okay. Noted. Noted. We need to address that.
Yeah, you need like an actual bushing in there, not just like spacers.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole thing's moved.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Ha! Oh. Hey, you want to see that bolt goes back in? Hey, tighten this back up. Oh. All right. Well, last night I forgot to shoot an outro. So, you guys seen that this car needs some love. We have kind of broken it in a few different oddball ways. At the end of the day, I said it earlier, I got 8 weeks to get her figured out, get her sorted, get the last bit of bits on it that it's gonna need to put the icing effectively on the cake enough so that we can drive her at Lsfest. So, if you guys want to follow along for the journey, it's gonna be a wild one, I can guarantee you. Smash that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. I'm Audi. Peace. Oh, and then we gotta take the TV off the wall. Shit. All right, let's get something done. This on.
Word.
This guy makes them in Ukraine.
Word, support Ukraine.
Oh yeah. It's pretty legit. All right.
You gotta put the stacks on this.
Oh.